shame. Team Spirit need to bring the pain. Coming down B lane. Crad with a smoke, gonna be insane, wonderful. Dual Berettas, and dead. Jerry, only the one. It's not bad for the defense. Magix falls out of dark, concedes the control and the sight. So Zorti and Crad, numbers disadvantage. They're coming in from the 3 different entrance points into this B bomb site retake. I don't see a kit. There might be one idle. But we're off to the races. Zorti's so blind. He should be dead, but a very clean Glock duel. And Crad eliminates Magix. A single click. Can Siren do anything with his armored dual Berettas? Oh, they can double peek him. This is really not easy. Well played. Turning it around, and again, it's Zorti, whose name we're saying an awful lot of. 3 kills in the pistol.
And that has to be one of the most miserable ways to start this map if you're Team Spirit, considering the way that Mirage just ended.
How many bodies did they have on B there?
Right?
Like,
this is the thing, right? You come on in here, you think you have a decent pistol, you lose 2 players on the way in the door, and, well, yeah, look at this one. It's just not looking good at all, is it? And I love this double elevation swing there. One from lower, one from upper on the platform position. It was
seeing people do, sure. Just because that flash is deep enough that anyone AWPing it doesn't have the chance to turn and turn back, which is, it seems very, very easy to do.
There's some really nice combos that people have to get this A main control. And I feel like as soon as, and that's the thing, another issue, I suppose, for the CTs is it feels like the Ts are knocking on all the doors at the same time.
Yes.
Right? Dark, mid, A main, and B long. They all feel like fights. It's like, I don't always feel comfortable taking these duels.
That's fair. Especially, I mean, Patsy's probably the best player on Spirit to be taking middle in terms of...
Precisely. It's a bit grimier around the smokes and the thicker things.
You do have to kind of play an active defense. Well, Res Salt's managed to jostle for control of A main.
You wanted some aggression. Chopper's just pushed out B long again.
Yes.
So the fact that they didn't smoke it, it was AWPed by Magix this entire time, has freed Chopper up to go for a walk now.
And if he does continue to push, this is where the information really starts to flow.
I just thought I had a touchscreen monitor there for a second. I was touching the screen and it alt-tabbed.
Oh, what a flash and what a spray. Wonderful. Gets a double assist on Siren, clearing out that A main position. And yep, plans are foiled.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's all it takes sometimes. Chopper's information helps set them up for an alley-oop on towards the A site. Siren with 2 and, well, Forze with 3 on the save. So a round finally. So what are we talking? That's probably like a spree of 16 or 17 rounds consecutively for Forze?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because it was,
it was 8-2,
and then
the game ended 16-8.
So they got like 14 rounds in a row, plus
that's
this.
Plus 3.
Plus 3.
So 17. I was pretty damn close.
You nailed it.
Damn, okay. That was an accident.
This is the kill that did put Spirits.
Say unarmored. There's 2 individuals without head armor on the side of Spirit here. It's going to be Wonderful and Siren. So they could get shredded. But one of the things is as well, it's like the harassment of this utility. You don't always know if your nades are hitting, but when it gets softened up for easier kills, that's where it really profits. Magix, nice shot. And this B main position, if Jerry's going to disrespect this, of course he is. He's ahead of it. Now this is unknown. They have an idea that it is possible. You can see Magix get these feckles up. Wonderful has grab 1 to push through. Whoa. Well handled here. A good defense from Team Spirit.
Yeah, very nice finds.
I was going to say, B long as a CT, you kind of just want to smoke it. But if you smoke it, then they can get onto the right-hand side from your perspective as a CT, the left from Crud's perspective here. We've been calling that pool. So if you get across the pool, right, then you can pick it from multiple different angles. You can boost over the smoke. It just becomes very jarring. Whereas if you just have it all posted, you force them to either come and push you off the line, or you have all the information that nobody is facing B main. So there's a whole bunch of different ways to approach this, but it looks like we'll be getting another Forze save here. Now, the only weapon that they really have to hold on to is Zorti's AWP. Crad could go have a look if he'd like.
Yeah, but he's got enough time to see if one comes to him. And he's also cognizant that there was an AWP. Res Salt's death.
I'm going to see if I can get the social media activated here, Alex. I'm going to make a tweet.
Oh, yeah?
And all I'm going to do is I'm going to tweet the hashtag ESL Pro League. And when everyone at home hears me saying this, which will probably be slightly delayed from now, go find the tweet that I'll make and reply to it, and maybe we'll talk about it on air throughout today and the series. And I also wanted to bring up the fact. Now, I watched... I forgot the name of it. Netflix did a series about golf. So it's kind of like Drive to Survive. They also did one about tennis. I think the tennis one was called Breaking Point, but they did a golf one as well.
It puts Magix and Chopper onto a bit of notice. They run boost Brad across. Zorti connects. That is a perfect way to open up the B posting of the AWP. Chopper around the smoke.
Oh. double up for Chopper. That's going to alleviate all the pressure indeed. Just one of Zorti left stander, and he's been peppered on down. I don't think you'll be surviving this one, mate. No save for you this time round.
He wants the ace. Give it to him.
Hey!
Chopper takes all 5. A lovely defense of the B site, and it was threatening. They came his way, and he didn't have any sweat on the brow. 3 in a row now for Spirit as they finally return to their winning ways.
He couldn't have done that if he still had the beard.
It's true. Yeah.
Yanko, any comments on the beardless Chopper?
No, I think it looks good. Either way. You know, I just came here to learn more about ANUBIS with you guys.
Yes. Okay. Well,
I know Rush has the future pros and everything. Well, I think the go-to guy right now is
CT options. It will still come down to timing in a way, because you get people to push long or upper tunnels, but that's when you had information coming through where the rest of the pressure was.
But where does that information start flowing?
Exactly. So I guess it's to do with mid pressure or Result over towards A main. Almost went down there. It's double orb still retained here for Spirit. Into the first fight. The basket's volley. That is beautiful.
I don't see that one every day. Patsy's trying to recover. Oh, in the smoke, Jerry. Did he work it out?
Jerry's talking a lot. Chopper worked it out first. That's another one there for Zorti, but here comes Chopper again. They know where he was.
He's been playing very well from that position. Result's managed to get himself all the way through A, so Patsy's got nothing to report.
This is a weird round. What did Crad just end up throwing? He was running back. He dropped a smoke of some variety. Okay. So they're worried about the Chopper push through Canal. That's what their biggest problem is right here. Now that Result has made his way around the world, all the way now through CT spawn, into cave, coming back through lane, they will know that B is clear. So their biggest worry has to be the big flank from spawn or Chopper again to rear his head.
He could have caught a good timing on this cross.
20 seconds.
How aware is Crad? This is the kill. Can Chopper? Oh, wow. Oh, perfection.
He's coming through. He's coming through.
No, Crad denied. They're going to win.
Someone's going to plant.
No one can
he can
find
just
him.
run away. He can just run away. They can't plant in time.
3.
Oh, my God.
Chopper with the clutch.
So Chopper offered his life up to Patsy there and said, hey, Patsy, all I want you to...
What a gangster.
Yeah, I think that says it all. I think he's now polished there, says it all.
Oh, man. This is how the round started. Around the dark again. Patsy forward position. Double from Patsy.
I don't know why teams do that.
It doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense. And look at that, obscure by the flames. Magix does manage to catch a whiff of Zorti.
I know there's util there and stuff, but if you're not going to harass, if you're not going to spam the smoke, if there's options open there, right? Players are going to push for those type of kills because we already know how difficult mid is to hold. So you have to take a risk. I think there's a lot of...
Oh, flashes are fast. Very fast. This is promising. Across already. Chopper trying to get his gun out and only gets the one. It's up to Magix with that AWP. Hectic stuff. Crad caught out and Spirit do recover this control of the site. The bomb is lost. The round is 2 for Forze.
I guess they identified they were playing against this AWP, so they knew they could just run in. The one smoke they threw from spawn quite quickly was pretty cool as well. But Jerry, no luck here, unfortunately. He's had his moments. He's had some good shots, but I think this one is not going to be very doable against Wonderful. And there it is. So
you're going to treat Patsy differently as a product of that.
But it's just weird with the layering of util that Forze are doing here. You could smoke off the house and you could molly the doors. This is what they're doing right now. And then you either condition the response. Now they're spamming. See, they're aware that Patsy likes to play behind this.
If he gets the same kill. Oh, ahead of the flash. It's just too easy.
But what smoke are they going through here? It is a CT smoke, so why don't you just wait until there's no CT smokes left in middle? There's only 5 smokes available.
And you don't know what's on the other side of that smoke.
Yeah, now it's happened to you twice. What are you forcing the issue for?
And I think that's a great example of why some teams play up slower.
Yeah, you remove the risk, but here we go. Patsy drops down behind them. Will get away with his life. The rotations here, Siren, Chopper, and Wonderful, all about to lay down some damage. The bomb's loose. Jerry chasing the tail. Oh!
Too easy. Too damn good, Patsy. 14-2. This is an absolute drubbing.
Yeah, that wasn't a dramatic pause or anything. I just saw
action was
things
going to happen. Yeah,
and my first reaction is just stop talking. Just immediately stop talking. Don't try to do anything good. But yeah, look, you know, it's like 1:10 on the clock, right? And that's why we talk about the ANUBIS T side and what we saw in the FaZe Vitality game and whatnot, right? Like draining out the clock. More teams than outsiders do this.
A couple of nice kills and caught on the replay there. That was tidy. To drop back into more passive angles, right? That's one area where I think you can condition early, or you can get in this flurry in middle and force them to use their util. A main is quite difficult, but there's good combo sets of util there to take A main immediately. We've seen it like even Major like has a util set just to get full A main control for free. Well, not for free. You have to use a smoke and a molly, right? But you can get it.
And they have mid. So we get to see Spirit's kind of approach to losing mid control. Patsy's just going to be holding the A-con, but it's been smoked off and pressure applied to Magic's Orb. So they confirm they have lost control and territory everywhere at the same time. Siren's gone down on the A main push.
It's an A split here.
This is perfect. This is actually exactly what we were waiting for.
Wonderful needs this kill on Crad. Shadow spotted. And now they're just going to run into A behind him here. Wonderful has to bail himself out.
Yeah, you can hit another one though. Wonderful. He's a very sharp soldier. Needs it on the quick scope. Need to finish him off. Shalfie delivers 2 on 3. And the bomb's under Patsy. He's handled it very well. Not going to be easy to get into this one. Look at this. The firing line. The firing squad. Ready. Raring. Deep smoke. Very well played. A gap though. And exploited. Patsy ahead of it. No time for anything. As Shalfie will just get shot in the back. And this is Patsy's world. We are just simply living in it. 19-3. The dude is comfortable. We talked about mid being a difficult one for the CT side. Not for Patsy, not against Forze. That was a bit of a goof, bit of a block. Shalfie got shoved.
Yeah, that's one of the worst, is when you're throwing a nade and get nudged by a teammate. That is like, or when you're throwing like the A ramp smoke and one of your teammates jumps through elevator room. It's like, why are you jumping the elevator room? You don't need to be jumping here. Why are you jumping? Just run so I can throw the ramp smoke and set you up for a couple of kills. With 10 kills, everybody else is 4 or less. It's 4 for Result, Crowd, Shalfie, Jerry with just 2. They try and mid again. Gentlemen. Gentlemen.
I've seen this movie before, chat. Many times.
They're just feeding him. He's getting some stats padded right now. It is just going to be Mr. Result on his own in the main. And he's locked in. Chopper's looking at this position. Hello.
I mean, the HEs are also intended to punish him, right?
Yep.
In a way. But
So nothing to write home about.
Oh, opportunity. Wonderful. Does deliver. Big nade back, but an even keel. 4 on 4. Trying to play around this. Chopper's more than happy to sit forward. Responsible for the B main. He's got Patsy in support. There's so many smokes down on B right now. And Jerry trying to be the magic maker. A little gap held. Patsy does get traded. It's Crad over the top of that smoke.
Yeah, they're coming out.
Oh, panic. Smoke. Peek. Around. Yep, Siren's down. Forze. This is their best opportunity.
Oh.
To end
audacious.
with a 4th. They're just running at him. Birchall joining us here at the casting desk.
This might be it, Alex.
It might be. Oof.
Not again, Crad.
Oh, whoa. Jerry did not quite tame the beast that was the dual Berettas. Magix beats him out.
They've just run our pug pistol here. Smoke window, drop mid, and split B.
It's working. It's actually working. Holy Crad, the pistol demon. Go on, finish the job as well. He's had a quiet start, but his pistols live in infamy.
Has some more here as well. That's a low result that's been spotted out and forced back from Chopper here. They're going to try and fight Magix. They're pushing Magix right now. The fight is coming. Crad leading that charge. Can't connect the dots. Result will, and Shalfie with the final. That's going to be a pistol for Forze, and now a mountain to climb.
Where were you when Forze changed the entire ANUBIS meta?
And we're fantastic on the CT side.
Yeah.
hey, they had a flawless one on Mirage.
Yeah.
Different map, but they play well.
I can't even.
Shot?
Yeah, I think Jerry is all the right in the world to feel a bit robbed on.
It all takes time.
Let us know what mundane, everyday tasks you struggle with here at ESL Pro League. Use the hashtag ESL Pro League.
Yeah, get involved. Patsy is done exactly that as he does draw first blood for Team Spirit. AK's in play, 2 rounds already from Forze. This is the nade. Go on. Brutal.
Why weren't they ready for that? Like, why weren't they ready for 2 players walking up through dark?
Good question.
Like, why was nobody...
Well, they were holding it. I guess Jerry just was under the impression he could win that duel. But AKB...
A weird spot to stand, isn't it?
Yeah, not ideal. And this one, I mean, it should just be a formality now. Yeah, you've got third person here. Go on. No, it wasn't Patsy. Oh, quick adjust. Wrestle does recover. And now with the man advantage, Forze have repelled the initial. Now Magic's just going to be staring at a smoke for another 20 seconds. Do they want to go back through mid? There's a lot of uncertainty brewing and a huge gap in that smoke.
With this setup right now, Zordi can actually probably just stay here. Eventually they will question if somebody comes through middle to try and flank. That's what Sharpie's doing here. But they can sell the A-bomb site, right? And just go, well, let's just hunker down here considering the low HP of Result. Let's just try and win the round here on B. But they're about to get peeked on. It's a crawl, it's a creep, it's a fight.
Oh, and Result does not have the health for this. Oh! Okay, he does. Quad so far from Wrestle.
Another ace?
Why not?
It is.
Why not?
He's on the hunt. Wonderful's AWP would be a tasty prize. Zordi's flanking as well. I don't think he'll get away.
Oh, Wrestle. That's an ace to remember for him. Magnificent work. And 3 of them with 12 HP left.
That's a nice round, especially for someone who we haven't seen in an environment like this before, right? He's a young buck. Out here showing everybody what he's got. This second one, look at that. I'm curious what his sensitivity is.
Yeah, that's just a reaction shot, you know, like
onto Drally, of course. Forze side. Let's see if they can bring this back. 6 more consecutive to get us up to 12-12. Nice little nade here. There's a tutorial for everybody playing at home. That's a big chunk of damage. Jerry's down, however. Jerry, what's going on, mate?
Get out of dark, mate.
This is also very brave from... I know there's flames on them. Oh, okay, he's dead. Yep.
Very nice.
He'll take that one.
Sharpie flashed in. Patsy again on the angle.
The flash didn't do anything to Patsy there at all.
No. If anything, it only flashed his teammate.
Yeah, so it just made life a whole lot harder for Forze right here.
Needed that one. Zorti gives them a chance to recover this one. As they haven't regrouped, they haven't got too much health to work with, and in fact, Wonderfuls hasn't even got Kevlar, just saving up his extra pennies. Zorti, though, that is ambitious, goes pushing up mid and does punish Magix.
That actually is crazy. Oh dear, how has he got that?
Nutty. And there's Crad to finish. 7-4 Forze so far, 4 rounds on the CT side.
Okay. All right. Not this again.
No, not this again.
Not this again.
No.
Come on now.
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
Well, there's a way, because there's a will.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
And a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
I can't believe
Smoke. But Patsy's all ready for these fights regardless. Just boost over.
They're going to push A here. Sharpie's joined them. They're definitely going to push A.
Wonderful's going to be tested then. Zorti's got his AWP in the right place for the duel.
Resort just needs to wait until there's a trigger on... No, this is not it. That's not it.
It ain't it, Chief. And Patsy's already worming middle as well.
If a player does that, you would have to think he has support, right? Because to do that solo without any... Like, is wild. But you also don't need to react immediately. That came in with still over a minute on the clock here. Oh, another desperate info play here. Dead. Yeah.
Yeah. Crad gets to do some
He blocked it.
blocking. Hiding within it. Nice little angle. He can peek into Magix and another one as well. Magix could be a dead man. Well played by Crad. The 3v5 goes 3v4. They are running into Zorti. No bait. Oh, problem. Run down.
Time.
Repeat.
Have to go B.
They're going B on 20 seconds.
Siren has the gap. He's going to punish the rotation back. Crad won't expect Siren here. He's just going to swing out, and Siren's going to bop him.
Big duel. Big duel. Chance. Oh, and just shy. The smoke will bloom, and they will get that bomb down. Jumping through. That was a bit of a Hail Mary, but Jerry could make this a bit of a clutch. Can't transfer.
Oh, the lurk smoke with the fountain mullet, yeah.
Just it's like an upgrade from what we saw Result doing, where he was just doing it in the mouth of main, but Siren kind of acquires that and then extends the pressure. They've got his 2-man A setup. It's about to be tested. 5 men barreling towards the A site. Not going to be easy for Crad. already spotted. Chopper does meet Result. And just pipping and papping away. Poor Crad hiding in the smoke. Does position beautifully, but doesn't find the lethality. Patsy hiding in the smoke does catch another, and yeah, Forze just outplayed, outmaneuvered. There's nothing more for Zorti in this one.
Yeah, they have to save here. Cash not looking good whatsoever. That water, will Siren have heard a step? That's the bigger question right here. Jerry just making sure they can't chase this AWP away. So as long as Zorti gets to safety, Jerry's done his job. And Spirit will be getting himself up to 14 here. So just 2 more rounds until we'll be heading on to that 3rd map of Ancient.
Well up for some Ancient.
Bit of a tour of the globe today. We're in Egypt here. We're going to go to South America next on Ancient.
Machu Picchu.
Where's Mirage?
Mirage is Morocco, I think.
Okay.
Or Tunisia or Algeria, something like that.
Scalps that are waiting in the wings of that next stage, lower bracket.
Yeah, he's going to get booked on this unless there's a flash.
Oh, he thinks better of it. The flash comes through, but Crad does not. Magic's making no secret of his jumps for info. Whoa. Jerry beheaded again, this time at the hands of Siren. Straight into the site. Crad responsible for the dark room.
He's in a tough position. Whoa, okay. Running around corners with nades in their hand. Thank you very much, says Result. Takes down Chopper. Crad's in an awkward position here. The smoke actually helping him a lot. And Zorti's coming to clear things out.
Oh, Crad, where are you at? Couldn't provide assistance, but he might go uncleared. This is in the element of surprise now for the CT. Siren being very diligent. And the flash and behead Result. That's a big round now from Siren. Triple, but not ready for Crad. That's positioning, rewarding. And now he wants to take that fight. Magix has the bomb. This is round defining. If Crad can somehow isolate this duel. They're coming Temple. Crad has to be aware of that. Hidden from it for now. Wonderful has joined the party, and to be cleared.